Kind of killing it. All right, here we go. Surgery story. So, I used to have a significant underbite. Significant underbite. My lower jaw stuck out a lot. Like my lower teeth were like that. That's how my teeth looked. I'll show you how my teeth looked. I have pictures of it. And it affected how I talked. It affected how I like ate food. Like I couldn't speak properly because the way, you can't say like the F noise correctly because you're doing weird shit because you're to make an F noise, your lower lip has to touch the top of your teeth. To do like that, and my teeth were so far back there, so I had to like do that to make an F noise. It was just weird shit like that. So eventually, after like 18 years of living like this, I went to, well, first of all, I had probably 11 years of braces before this to correct my teeth in general. But braces don't correct your jaw, like where your jaw is. Let me turn this down a little bit. Braces can't correct your jaw positionment. They can on like really minute, really minute basis, but they can't correct to the extent that mine was, about 2 millimeters of gap. So I went to my orthodontist and I was like, hey, how can I fix this underbite? I don't want to live with it anymore. And I want to have a music and acting career. Thank you, Dole. What's up, man? Good to see you. I was like, I want to have my music and acting career, and I want to be able to be confident in my smile. Because before this, I never smiled because, it looks weird smiling with your lower teeth sticking out like that. You look like a bulldog or some shit. Very self-conscious about it. So he was like, hey, the only option here is surgery. And he told me they're going to separate my lower jaw. They're going to cut it in half here on each side and bring it backwards. So I spent the next like month or so stressing about that. And I was like researching it and like looking up like what it's going to be like, shit like that. Anyway, so I go to my first pre-op appointment with my surgeon, who Dr. Carrasco out of UPenn. He's fucking amazing. So I go to my first pre-op appointment, and he's like, oh, no. He's like, we're not cutting the lower jaw. He's like, we're going to separate your upper jaw from your skull. So essentially what that means is they take a bone saw, they cut through my entire upper jaw, separate that from my skull. So it's like my jaw is no longer attached to my skull. And then they're gonna move it forward, put screws in behind my nose and plates in, and hold it in place to get me my overbite. So that freaked me the fuck out. Freaked my parents out, freaked everybody out. We were very scared. But anyway, so let me show you. So they had to put braces on too. These were my teeth before surgery. Look at that. That's me smiling. So that was my smile before surgery. Just for point of reference. So yeah, that was my smile before surgery. Obviously, it went incredible. Went very well. I almost died in post-op. I stopped breathing, and I almost went to CR. So that was very scary. I lost a lot of blood. Here's pictures of me in post-op. I kept throwing up blood, and I was bleeding. I was really out of it. Really out of it. This is me hooked up to all my gears and shit, all my monitors. Is it fucking focus, yo? Focus up, camera. There we go. There's me hooked up to my air because I wasn't breathing. I have all my monitors on my heart and chest and shit, all that stuff. Yeah, it was a task. It was a task. I couldn't eat for like forever afterwards. But yo, the cool thing is, before surgery started, my surgeon, like right as I'm about to go under, he's like, dude, he's like, my daughter is a fan of yours. Like, she loves your music. She's like, I think she'd been to one of my shows or something like that. But anyway, his daughter was a fan of mine. And he's like, yeah, she loves your song, like Second Chance and all that stuff like that. And I was like, holy shit, that's so cool. What the fuck? So that was really cool. And that was like, I don't know, it was just nice before surgery to know that we're on like an equal playing field. And then my post-op appointments afterwards were really cool. He was just hanging out with me and like talking to me, and he was telling me how the surgery went. And he listened to, how'd you learn to speak again? Your body kind of naturally corrects itself and figures out how to do it. It was weird. So, Keisha, I was talking really odd for the first of all, I couldn't talk for 4 weeks after surgery because my mouth was wired shut. And after after I could talk, my talking was weird because my face was all swollen and everything just sounded strange. My S's were like odd. I couldn't eat any solid. I couldn't eat anything for the first week. I could drink. I couldn't eat any. The quickest thing I could eat was Jello after about a month. Had to get my face for you to see. That made no sense. But yeah, the soonest thing I could eat was like some Jello, like something really soft, like pudding and Jello, stuff like that. Took me 6 months about to be back to normal. I'm still recovering technically. So looked like a Whoville character. Yes, I did. Muad saw me. Muad, the first time I hang out with him was probably maybe what, 4 weeks after surgery, 3 weeks. I got into his car. He was laughing at me because I was so swollen. What'd you eat? Liquids? Yeah, yeah. I was just eating like juice and shit. Yeah.